Hi guys, Leanne here from AvoidingBroke. I really hope you're well. Today in this video I want to talk to you really quickly about your emergency fund. If you don't have one, then this video is going to be incredibly important for you, and if you do have one, then maybe it will give you a few tips of things that you may want to think about with your emergency fund. So firstly, what is an emergency fund? This is a pot of money that you have set aside that you are not going to spend. It's not for holidays, it's not for upgrading your TV, it's not for anything like that. This is a pot of money set aside for emergencies, and it is an incredibly important part of your budget. Now, particularly in these times of uncertainty. So I live in England, in the UK, and we are currently under lockdown. The economic outlook is looking a bit bleak. The furlough scheme has been extended. All of these create uncertainty, and therefore your emergency fund is so important. So what kind of things does your emergency fund cover? So it'll be things like, if you lost your job or you suddenly became ill, your emergency fund should cover your core expenses. And so it just takes that worry away from you when something happens. And actually, if you don't have to think about, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to put food on the table? Petrol in my car if I need to use my car for whatever reason. How am I going to do all these things? Your emergency fund takes away all of that stress. So as you can see, it is so important, and that's why it has to be a pot of money that you put aside with no intention to spend unless you're in these emergency situations. Think of it like your car insurance. This is your life insurance, really. It's your income insurance, your expenses insurance. When you have car insurance, you don't automatically think, I've got car insurance, now I can go smash up my car. No, your car insurance is there in those unexpected events when you may need it. Same thing for your emergency fund and your buffer. So when I think about my emergency fund, my buffer, what I'm thinking about is I would like at least 6 months of my income put to one side so that, for example, if I lost my job, I wouldn't have to worry about paying my mortgage, feeding Theo, putting a roof over our head, paying our gas and electricity bills, those kind of things. And I want to give myself at least 6 months, because for me that feels like a decent amount of time to get myself back on my feet and get things moving again. So guys, I would say think about your emergency fund in terms of what is most important to you in your life. Yes, you have those essential expenses like your mortgage or your rent and your gas and electricity, those kind of utilities, those really essential expenses. But there may be other things that you need to have in there as well. For example, if you rely on your car for your business or your work, then you may actually have part of your emergency fund that say, if anything happened to my car, I can fix it like that. I don't need to worry about where the money is coming from, or if your car actually was not fixable and you need to buy a new car, then you may want to have enough money in your emergency fund so that you can either buy a new car or go a good way towards buying that new car. So, guys, it's going to be very personal to you. And what I would say is please don't underestimate the importance of having an emergency fund and a buffer, and that insurance, that peace of mind that it gives you, especially in these uncertain times that we are living in at the minute around the world, not just in England where I am. So guys, that's it from me. Get yourself an emergency fund if you don't have one, and if you do have one, consider whether you have enough in your emergency fund. So like I said, this should be a key part of your budget, and make sure when you're going through your budget, you have an item in there where you have money going into your emergency fund. It really will. If you ever need to use it, you're going to be so grateful that you have it there. So guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. You all take care. If you like this video, then why not subscribe to our channel, hit the like button for more videos like this, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye guys.